Welcome. Welcome back to our special edition of Media Week, coming to you from the Newspaper Industry's Future Forum. Well, one of the speakers here today, very entertaining, Martin Clark, the publisher of Mail Online. And we were just speaking there in the break, Martin. I think the Mail Online is what, the most popular news website, English-speaking... English language newspaper website in the world. What's the secret then?
Just good content. I mean, we've taken what newspapers have always done, which is entertaining stories, entertaining headlines, entertaining pictures, and we've just translated that online, I think, in a way that other people haven't, and people seem to like it. But we've not reinvented the wheel, we've not invented any new tricks, we've just done it the same way newspapers have always done stories, and then added in the data feedback you get online to make the page as interesting as it possibly can be. Obviously now, the big difference is that we're adding video, which is something that newspapers never have done before, but we're learning how to do video, and obviously the other big change is moving to mobile. I mean, 49% of our traffic is on mobile now, and that's got up from 20% a year ago, and so that's obviously another big change in the business. But that doesn't really change the fundamentals. It's still about words, pictures, stories, and now video.
Martin, big success in the UK. You've conquered the US, Canada. Australia's your next biggest market. Are we next on the...
I wouldn't say we conquered the United States or conquered anywhere.
Well, you're doing very well there.
I mean, if you're an English guy, you don't talk about conquering places. But we're doing okay in the US. That's not why I'm in Australia. We're in Australia because I've never been here before. I was invited and I wanted to come and see the place. We're having some meetings with people about various things this week. But I think the only thing that's really on our agenda is to try and maybe monetize our existing Australian traffic more effectively than we currently do, rather than think about building more of an audience. The US and the UK remain our priorities at the moment.
You've built the big audiences. Is the challenge now to really find advertising solutions that'll sort of bring in your revenues now?
Yeah, obviously we're constantly focused on revenue. Advertising is one of the answers, both normal display, mobile display, and now video. But also we're looking at things like e-commerce and experimenting with that. And even though we've not chosen to go down the paywall route, we'd never rule out charging for some content, and it would be nice to try and find some new kinds of content that maybe people down the line would pay for. But that's a long way in the future. At the moment we're concentrating on building scale in the UK, the US and the rest of the world, and monetising that as effectively as we can.
Martin, it's been great to get your thoughts today. Unfortunately, we have to leave it there. Martin Clark, publisher of the Mail Online. And that's all we have time for here on this special edition of Media Week from the newspaper's Future Forum. James Manning, as always, thank you very much. James Manning, editor and publisher of Media Week. From the team here, thanks for your company.